Creepers! Good morning, afternoon, or evening to you for tuning in and creeping with. And I was weird for a second because I wasn't sure why I was even showing this. Pretty much a prop. It's gone. I just took the last sip. We just left Kreeper Headquarters 1. Burger King, all caffeinated. We're heading into Fairview. Yesterday's video was so awesome. I was gifted that Simpsons display. And there are a ton of awesome artists now that are pretty much doing that. But back in the 90s, all the way up until about a couple years ago, a man by the name of Jim Codwell decked out his entire house. He's the OG display guy. We're gonna go out there, pay our respects, say what's up. Hopefully he's around. And there's a couple other things on the way I want to document. So stay tuned. Old-timey looking good. It's windy. Feels good though. Got the hoodie on. I'm out of coffee though. It's pretty much a prop. Stay tuned. We're creeping. All right, made it out here to Stark. I always like seeing that big flag out there, just a flapping. Thing is enormous. All right, waiting for the light. Playing it safe. Yeah, that thing's amazing. Amazing grace. All right, we have made it. Fairview, Oregon. The Codwells. Yeah, this house for many, 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 many years decked out the entire house with his Simpsons, well, not just Simpsons, but all the characters. Pretty much any character you could think of was here, and they have the turnaround driveway so folks would drive through and enjoy it. And he retired a few years back, but he sold his display, and I'm wondering where it actually went to. I was trying to find it last year, but I'm gonna kind of off camera just go up to the door and say hello. It's been a while that I've said hello to Jim, and with yesterday's video and all the art, it got me thinking about the kind of the OG, if you will, the original artist to do it out here in Gresham, and I wanted to give him some credit for that. You guys can go back on the playlist and check it out. We came here many a times with the mini Kreepers, and he had it all decked out with the music, and all the cars would line up. Man, it was quite the, it's like its own Peacock Lane out here, which is like another really famous Christmas display. But I'm gonna park the Kreeper Cruiser, go up to the door real quick and say hello. Well, he's not home. I didn't want to bug anybody. I kind of just rang the doorbell or whatever, but that's all right. I'll insert some pictures too, because the Outlook was here many times, and I think the Oregonian did a few articles out here about his display. It was incredibly awesome. But I just wanted to kind of just come and say hello and give him a shout out for being the original, display, Christmas display. And his display is missed, especially by me. I definitely enjoyed it. He was so cool and just such an open arm welcome every time. So, all right, we're off. We're going to do a little bit more creeping. There's something down the road I want to show you guys too that's pretty interesting. But yeah, hopefully you see this, Jim. Thanks for all those displays all those years. It was so cool, man. All right, just a few blocks down or over, right on Fairview Drive, is this really cool little gazebo. Would make for a nice little picnic. But I wanted to show this because it's been a while since we've documented this on the new camera. It'll be nice. Fairview's earliest history. And there is a ton of pictures, including something that's still standing. Well, a few things that are still standing, but one thing that I really wanted to show you. First off, let me give you a picture here. In 1915, the city council decided that a jail was needed in Fairview, so it was built in the northeast corner of City Hall. Is the only original jail in East Multnomah, still standing today, which is right there behind the gazebo. Although we have not found any records to show that it was ever used much for holding prisoners, there are many stories of it being used as a cooling down space for youthful pranksters. Later, the various store owners at City Hall used it for storage, and it sometimes provided a sleeping place for hobos coming on the train during the Depression. At one time, 2 outhouses sat just west of the jail, and there is a ton more of these old pictures. There's the police department in front of City Hall. But check this out. This is so dang cool. This little jail's still over here, and I've shown this a couple times, but it's been a couple years. But this was actually the Fairview jail that they talked about building. And kind of stinks because last time the little sign was still up here stating what it was. It actually had the sign there, as you can see in the old picture. But yeah, this is the original jail. As you can see, the door's all super barred up. Got the huge lock here. Crazy. So yeah, Fairview jail. I wonder if we can peek the camera in. Yeah, pretty dark in there. Maybe on the other side. But yeah, you definitely didn't want to spend the night in this. Or, you know, get taken to this. Awfully small holding tank, especially if there's a few of you in there. Be kind of quite stinky. Oh, here we go. That's right, I can poke the camera up here. So yeah, you definitely don't want to spend the night in there. I don't know if you guys can even see in there from that angle, but yeah, it's got the bars. Definitely don't want to go spend the night in this bad boy. So yeah, if you're the sticker bandit, be careful. If you're the Simpson sticker bandit, you might end up here. Yeah, that's a shame the sign got taken down. No, that's what made it look so cool, that it had the old school sign up top there. Let's get a better angle here. Definitely don't want to end up there. Yep, the old jail. I don't even think there's, oh yeah, I guess there's a window on this side too. Keep the camera on this side. Definitely don't want to drop my camera in there. That would not be good. You'd have to go to jail to get it out. Oh man. So anyways, yeah, I'll go back over here for just a second too, because there's a couple other little historic things. But yeah, the old jail. Crazy. Man, it's getting nice out too. All right. Making our way back to the Kreeper Cave. Well, no, not the Kreeper Cave, the Kreeper Cruiser. Eventually back to the Kreeper Cave, but yeah, for years the sign was still up, even that old, it was even the original one there, the wooden one. And I think when we originally documented this, the sign was still up. Yep, a lot more info, but we'll save that for maybe another time, because we got some more creeping to do. Yeah, it's just a beautiful little park. Beautiful little park. Just don't go to that jail. Just don't end up in jail. Don't do anything stupid. Back on Fairview Drive now. Got this old signage up here. Divine Mocha. Yeah, this place has been closed for quite some time. When we were kids, this was like the ultimate spot to stop in and grab some sodas and some snacks while we were heading down to Blue Lake, or any of the lakes really, just like a few miles from here. But Mama Kreeper pulled in one time and bought us all Coca-Colas in the bottle back then, and they sold them in the bottle. And we loaded it up in the car and we were all excited, and as soon as we opened up the slider on the old, I think it was an Astro van, they all fell out and broke. And at that point, this place was like, I think it was red or pink. So it's changed hands. I think it was a real estate, a mocha shop, or not a mocha shop, an espresso shop. And now it's just, it's like it's all vacant. Well, maybe not. There's still some things in there, but every time I come by here, it's closed every time. So who knows? Good luck to them though, because this place has been here for quite some time. Alright, I gotta be careful pulling out because this road is dangerous. Yeah, it's an old school stop off, man. That's too bad. Alright, just popped into Target real quick to see if they had any new Simpsons, and they're checking for me in the back. They can run the UPC and then just tell me which ones they have. But check it out. Kid Robot did all of them. We did Fry and Leela. And I'm guessing I think we saw Bender too. I'm pretty sure they did a Bender one. Those are cool. Oh wow, a whole bunch of new turtles too. And the old school monsters. That's cool. Yeah, this is the, oh look at Elvira. Somebody said she lives out here in Portland now. I would absolutely love to interview her. Alright, they're checking for us and then we'll head out of here. Oh look at, they have one Mo's phone hidden way back here. Nice. No luck at Target. But I always forget about this little back area through here at the library, Fairview Library, and all these little shops through here, which I kind of forgot about. Most of them are vacant, but I do like the looks of this back in here. This is cool. In fact, I'm going to double back because I saw a shop that had a pretty cool looking sign. Yeah, I like those little circled windows. Those are neat looking. So all these little businesses through here. Catfish Treasures. Yeah, see, I don't think I've ever actually been back in here. I think I just cruised through here once. But we're going to go all the way through here. Oh, okay, so here's the City Hall. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, I've never been back here. Very nice. Yeah, usually when we come down here, we just kind of maneuver through. And they got another little, I guess what would you call it? Gazebo? I'm gonna wait for these guys just to play it safe. Yeah, that's cool as heck. I didn't even know any of this existed out here. Big park area. That's cool. You could have music or whatever. Let's get the Fairview City guys out working, making it look nice. Yeah, this is cool, man. I had no idea any of this was back here. And I also saw a little, not little, but a big wooden bear over here. Yeah, what a neat area. Fairview Community Park. Yep, had no idea this was back here. There's actually like more housing back here too, and a little park. That is cool. Yeah, I didn't know that little bear structure was back there. Alright, I'm going to double back around because I did see another shop back behind us. This is nice back here, man. Especially today, it's all cool. Alright, let's go check out that other shop. Yeah, I didn't know any of this existed. I like that sculpture too. That's cool as heck. Big bear. Get the picnic basket. Boo boo. That's awesome. Alright. I forgot which way we even came in on. I think it was down here. Go check out this little hobby shop down here. Yeah, what a nice city hall. So it's Bridge City Hobbies. Their logo caught my eye right away, and I also noticed their logo is very similar to their front door with the like curved building and everything. Says board games, dice, modeling supplies, Dungeons and Dragons, brushes, paints, and more. Yeah, that's cool, man. A lot of newer businesses down in here. But that caught my eye right away. I really like the looks of their little goblin dude, little troll. We might pop in here someday, but I want to keep creeping. Yeah, this area is neat, man. A lot of neat little shops. Yeah, we'll have to pop in there sometime. Check it out. All these places are all for lease. Alright, I think I have to go back around the other way. That's pretty dang cool back here. Alright, just making our way back over here to the post office, because I caught these caught my eye right away when we kind of crept through here. Check out these giant stamps. Murals. Speaking of art, we got the I love you, Dad. That must have been a Father's Day stamp, which is coming up. And they've got Elvis up here, which is a very famous stamp. Whole bunch. The giraffe, Santa Claus. That is cool. Yeah, I like the Elvis one a lot. That is really good. I don't see the artist's name. Yeah, what a cool post office. All right, moving on. Yeah, what a neat area. Neat area. Fairview. Founded in 1908. Yeah, this place is cool looking. Alright, moving on. Alright, just getting back to the Creeper cave. That was cool to see the Codwell's house. Looking very nice. It's too bad Jim didn't come out. But yeah, we got the new display here. And then also my buddy Ryan gifted me this a few years back, which is so cool. And actually he wrote, I wish I would have had Haley sign the one that she made me yesterday. But Ryan signed his for me too with a nice message. But that's going to do it for today. Creep in a little bit of Fairview, Oregon. That's going to do it. And I love you guys for tuning in and creeping with. Let me know if you did like the video by giving it a thumbs up. You can also leave me a comment, which I absolutely love reading your guys's comments. There's always some comedy ones. But stay tuned. We got some more creeps to come. Yeah, Fairview, Oregon. Looking nice. That's going to do it. Love you guys. That's right. Creeper out for now. Cue the outro. Peace. Creeps, the rest of